Okay, so this is a translation and discussion of Pliny's letter 616, chapters 4 through 5. So, let us begin. He was from sum esse, the imperfect tense, Ramarasabrat, at Misenum. This is in the locative case. Remember, the locative case is used for cities, towns, and small islands to indicate location and is translated in or at. For a second declension singular word, Misenum, Miseni, its locative is going to look exactly like the genitive. But here, because it is in the locative, you don't translate it as of Misenum as in the genitive, but at Misenum. So he was at Misenum, que, and being present, a present active participle in the nominative case, he was ruling, he was commanding the fleet, classis, with imperium. Imperium is the authority or the rule that obviously is a concept in the ancient world for the Romans, and the imperium is their rule over the entirety of the world, hence their empire. Nevertheless, on the 9th day, implied AD, before the September calends, on, in the ablative case, almost, that's what fere means, the 7th hour, my mom indicates to him that. And so it is the accusative subject nubim, your infinitive, which for apparere is going to be at the exact same time. So since indicat is going to be in the present tense, if I would draw a timeline, indicat right here, the apparere translates then at the same time, thus making it present. He or she, my mom, indicates to him that a cloud appears. A cloud, and then we have an ablative of description. In usitata et magnitudine et specie. Both and, two ets translates obviously as both and, both with an unusual, that's what in usitata means, size, magnitude, and specie, a fifth declension word, specie, meaning appearance as it were. And so therefore, something that he would be interested in because obviously he is a scientist. That guy, meaning my uncle, Pliny the Elder, having used or having enjoyed. Usus is from the deponent verb, utor, uti, usus, sum. And it is one of the 5 to 7 deponent verbs that require as its object the ablative, hence sole, hence frigida, instead of a normal accusative object. So, that guy, having enjoyed the sun, i.e. a sunbath, he was sunbathing, soon having enjoyed a cold bath. And so indeed in this way it is a perfect passive looking participle, usus, not having been verbed, but rather having verbed. So, that guy having enjoyed the sun, soon having enjoyed the cold, he had eaten, lying down, a present active participle, yakeo yakere, and he was studying, he was reading, he's a scholarly fellow. He demands posco poscere, in the present tense, his sandals. He climbs a place from which most greatly, a superlative adverb, that miraculous thing, so he climbs a place from which that miraculous thing most greatly was able to be spotted, a present passive infinitive. From afar, at a distance, it was uncertain. I'm just implying an erat in the same way that we had the erat here at the beginning. So, a cloud, uncertain at a distance, to the ones watching, to the ones seeing. This is a deponent verb, and I'm just going to scratch out, oh, yikes, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to scratch out the N and tell you that it comes from to a or, to aeri, to sum, and it means to watch over or to view or to see. And so uncertain, and we substantize it, to the people, to the ones watching, to the ones seeing, from which mountain. And so therefore they don't know exactly where this cloud is coming from. Afterwards, now we have a choice of he, she, or it, but because of the we know that it is going to be it. It has been learned, it has been recognized to have been Vesuvius afterwards. And so they were able to, after the fact, ascertain the fact that it is coming from Vesuvius. This is the one part of the letter, one of the parts of the letter that seems odd to me, because if you've ever been to the Bay of Naples, it's quite clear Vesuvius is the singular mountain that is dominating the whole of the view. And so I don't understand this nature of the comment that he makes. But nevertheless, so again afterwards, it has been recognized to have been a perfect active infinitive from sum esse fui futurus, that indeed it was rising, referring obviously to the cloud, a deponent verb as well, orior, oriri, ortus sum. Nevertheless, whose similarity, similitude, and whose form, not other, greater, so not otherwise, not more different, a tree than a pine tree has expressed or has spread out or pressed. Basically what it is saying here, that its similarity, its shape, its appearance is not different, not more different than a tree that for the ancient world, when they talk about in ancient Italy and modern Italy, a pine tree is going to be an umbrella pine. So again, it says, the cloud, was rising, whose similarity and whose form, not more different, not more other, a tree than a pine, so not more differently than a pine tree has expressed. It is indeed an umbrella pine that we have seen before. So, nevertheless, make sure you study and learn the vocabulary and the lines.